Okay, let's all face it, McKinney's such a hot spot right now. So if you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, and you're like, well, McKinney's just a little bit too high, I have a place 10 minutes north of McKinney where you can get into a house starting in the high 300s. Let's go take a look. Hey, I'm Scott Baxter, your local Dallas realtor. Welcome back to my channel, helping people just like you move to the great state of Texas every day. If you're thinking about moving to Dallas, Texas, we are in North Dallas, Texas, which is just going berserko bonkers right now. It's expanding, expanding, expanding. And a lot of people are contacting me about McKinney. You see my McKinney videos, there's some really nice neighborhoods in McKinney. But sometimes you're just not gonna have that price point, but you still wanna live in North Dallas, Texas. I have something right here that's 10 minutes north of McKinney. And man, these prices are good. This neighborhood's called Anatown Square. And in Anatown Square, we have two builders. We have Windsor Homes, which you've seen my Windsor Home video. They are a really nice builder. And we also have Pulte Homes. And Pulte Homes is gonna be in that price point of maybe your first house. And Pulte Homes, you can get into a two-story house for like $525. And that's decked out, 3,700 square feet almost. So it's pretty amazing prices up here in Anna. Let me tell you one thing about Anna. Anna is expanding right now, and Anna has lots of commercial properties going up, lots of shopping here. There's even a Buc-ee's down the road. Hey, if you know about Buc-ee's, or if you don't know about Buc-ee's, let's talk about that real quick. 200 gas pumps. It's about as big as a Walmart or a Costco. And it has the most killer items, including barbecue, food, shopping. They have a little Buc-ee's Beaver, and that's pasted everywhere. You can get Buc-ee's pajamas. You can get Buc-ee's anything. One of our favorite spots to go. And they have some really, really good barbecue around here as well. If you like barbecue, Texas barbecue, you've never had it, I highly suggest you try it. Once you try it, you'll be telling all your friends, believe me. And one of the best spots in Dallas, without too long of a line, is right in McKinney. It's called Hutchins Barbecue. And you'll get the full Texas experience there. Probably the best brisket and ribs you've ever tried in your whole life. And we really enjoyed that coming up here. And that was a lot of fun with my son, who is actually my cameraman right now. Hi, Brody. Okay, I want to talk about Anna schools real quick. So this neighborhood is actually really cool. This has a pre-K school. It has an elementary school, and then it has a middle school. And then that's right in the neighborhood. So those are really close. And then the high school is not too far away. There's only one high school in Anna, and it's a 4A school. Now let me tell you about Texas schools real quick. A lot of them pretty much all of them that I've ever done, they're 6A schools. So there's a lot of kids. You know, the 4A schools cap out at about 1,299 kids, anywhere from 599 to 1,299 kids. So the advantages of going for a 4A school are sports, scholarships. You know, if you get into those 6A schools, there's a lot of people you're going against for those things. So there's an advantage of going to a smaller school up here, possibly more opportunities for your kid. So if you are a little bit tight on the budget, or if you just want a better deal and not willing to help, you know, maybe you don't have that $600,000-$700,000 price range, maybe you have about $400,000 to $500,000 price range, maybe $550,000, $600,000 tops maybe for Windsor Homes. If you have that kind of budget, then maybe this is the right neighborhood for you. So today we're gonna go through 3 model homes. We're gonna go through this one in Windsor, and then we're gonna go through 2 Pulte homes that are just right across the street. So it's gonna give you a 1-story, a 1-story, and a 2-story view of what you can build in this neighborhood. Beautiful neighborhood, by the way. It has pocket parks, and they're gonna have, it's 600 acres. They're also gonna have some really nice forest area coming real soon. It's gonna be kind of like a nature preserve. They already have 1 pool, and they're gonna build another pool in phase 9. Phase 9 just started. So they're selling out phase 8 right now as of March 2025. And then we're gonna have another pool being built as well. You can't really beat the price. It's a great neighborhood. Lots of nice people are moving in from all over. Great schools. And then you just have McKinney and Dallas, just like that, you're there. So let's go take a look at these. I think you're really going to enjoy this one. All right, our first model home today is Windsor Homes. This one's called the Bryan. Man, the Bryan is popular, I'll tell you that. They've sold so many Bryans in phase 7 that you can't build any more Bryans. There's only so many Bryans you could put on one neighborhood street before there's too many Bryans, unfortunately. Sorry, Bryan. But now we have phase 9. So now you can build this home once again. Starts at $485,000, and that's really good for a 1-story, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with a media room and 3-car tandem garage. And there's certain things you can do with that tandem garage. You can put it into another room, put it into an office. There's tons of things we can do with this. Windsor Homes, I have lots of clients in Windsor Homes building them right now. And that's why I wanted to come up here in Anna and show you Windsor Homes, because boy, are you gonna like the quality and fit and finish and the price. Let's go in and check this out. One thing I didn't tell you, that this actually has an office in here. So this is the office. As soon as you come in the front door, you have our nice little office doors with some glass here. And this is not a bedroom, doesn't have a closet, so this is gonna be an office. So these are gonna be 2 bedrooms right here. One is gonna be a bedroom back here. And then we're gonna have a bathroom right here, a shared bathroom for these bedrooms. And here's the other bedroom, all fixed up for your little girl. Coming into the kitchen area and the living room area, got these big beams. Wow, look at these chandeliers. You got 4 chandeliers. That's a lot. 5 1/4 inch baseboards. Those are gonna come with the house. Now, this kitchen has a large island shaker cabinets, and then quartz countertop on this, and 5-burner gas stove. Now, the gas stove is about $4,800 to upgrade to the gas stove. I don't think they've ever built one without that. So, this is gonna have the double ovens as well, and the microwave. And we have, this is gonna be your food cabinet. And here's our laundry room. This is gonna be right next to the garage. Now you can build one of these out if you want. Little mud room here. We call it a butler's pantry. Build that out. And then we have our 2-car garage is gonna be right in here. All right, living room. Has 12-foot ceilings in here. You like the beams, beautiful, and the fireplace and all the tile work going up on the fireplace. Lots of windows here going out. And coming over here to your formal dining room with a little ledge to sit. And this is a really nice touch. And then we have the media room. Now the media room is pretty cool. I like this in here. This is really spacious, and it gives just an extra little spot to hang out with. You know, let's say you had kids, hey, shut the doors, you know, have them do their own thing in here. And that is cool. Here's one of the other bedrooms, the kids' bedrooms, with a bathroom just on the other side. 1-story house. You're gonna have 2 kids' bedrooms up there, 1 kid bedroom here, and then the primary bedroom is gonna be over there. I'm gonna take you outside real quick. Covered patio here. This is really cool. You want that, or it depends which way your house is facing for the sun, but you know, you get that shade in the later time of the day under your covered patio. A lot of these lots are gonna be 60 by 120, 60 foot wide, 120 deep. So this is what it's gonna look like for 120 deep right here for you. All right, last but not least is the primary bedroom. Primary bedroom is very spacious. Man, this feels good in here. Very comfortable. You can just feel the quality of a Windsor home. Even at this price point, you can feel the quality, which is why I really like Windsor Homes. One of my Scott approved builders. There is some blue tapes on the wall. They're just getting some touch-up paint going right now. Here we are in the bathroom. Has a big soaking tub, large shower, his and her vanities. One area for the loo, and then we have a oversized closet with room enough for mom and dad, or if you're just, could be grandma and grandpa. Hey, if you have kids that are out of the house, this is a great one story that still gives you that room and at the price point you want and in a safe neighborhood, but hey, it has it all. Let's go to house number 2, which is gonna be a 1-story Pulte home. All right, before we go to house number 2, I just want to ask you to click, like, and subscribe to the video. That always helps. If you have any comments, please comment below and we can get a little dialogue started. It's always fun to talk to you guys. You guys always have some interesting things to say. I don't care what you say. If you hate the video, say it. If you don't like my channel, just say it. I don't care. But I do appreciate the great comments. Hey, that's a beautiful neighborhood. Let's what else can we do to get you into this neighborhood? But never go in unrepresented. Don't try to do this by yourself. That's the number one thing I always tell everybody. Always have me by your side. Makes it so much smoother. And as soon as you sign up with me, we go deep into things. And I work my butt off for you guys to get you in the right house, right neighborhood, and the right price. Anyways, enough of me talking, let's go. All right, for house number 2, we are at Pulte Homes. This is the classic series. And then they have a house next door that's the 2-story home, which is a terrace series. Boy, that wind is going today, isn't it? People ask me if it's windy in Texas. I'm like, not too bad, but this year's been especially windy for some reason. I don't know why, but here we are. It's still the beginning of spring. And boy, if you look at those flags, look at how much those flags are going. Wow, I'm supposed to be taking drone shots for you. I think this is gonna blow my drone all the way into circles. So it could be some really cool footage coming up. But anyways, let's check out this home. The Amenity, 3-bedroom, 2 baths, 1944 square feet. And this starts at $395,990. It has 1 living area and a flex room and an optional 4th bedroom or study. I'll show you when we get in there. You can get one of these rooms kind of going whichever way you'd like. Turn it into a bedroom, a study, maybe turn it into a gym. I don't know. Let's go take a look at this model home. All right, here we are in the Pulte Homes 1-story home. This is the room I was talking about. So this is gonna be a flex room. You can turn it into, which could be a gym if you wanted. Beautiful. Look out the front doors. This is perfect for lots of gym equipment, actually. You can also turn it into an office where they put those office doors on there. You can also turn it into a bedroom, and the bedroom would have its own bathroom. So that's money right there. Not literally, well, just a little bit. Okay, here we are. This is gonna be a standard garage entry. Right now the garage is over here. That's the sales office, but there's gonna be a 2-car garage right there. We have a little mud room here. And then we have a nice little laundry room tucked away from everybody. So it's not gonna be noisy. Hopefully you have those quiet ones. We get in the living room and the kitchen and you see it's just one large open space, which I really, really like. I think open spaces like this, especially if you're coming in on your first home, you don't want it all crowded. This has a lot of open space and I really like the open space. Now here's a 4-burner gas stove, and you know, countertops actually don't look that bad. You know, it's not the super high-end stuff, but it's actually working quite well. And then you have 3 seating here on this island. Formal dining room mixed in with everything right here. Beautiful place to eat, and you know, everybody can serve dinner really easy. And then if you want to have, I don't know, let's say you're having people over for football or Thanksgiving or something, people can be right around here. They could be here, over there. You can have lots of entertainment space here, and all that bright windows keeps everything in. It's nice. Let's go into the primary bedroom. Primary bedroom is spacious, and I like the little accent walls. They have a nice lighting. Get that in design studio, that'd be good. And then we have the primary bathroom. It's gonna have your big soaking tub. That's wide, wow. Shower, and then your closet for this. Of course, the loo is in there as well. Fireplace, always an option. All right, here we are in the backyard. Remember, these are gonna be 60 by 120s. Some of them are 50s. This might be a 50-foot lot by 120. But this is kind of the room you get. And this is a really nice idea, actually. You get these little brick areas and a little seating area, a little bit of shade for you. Makes for the perfect evening outside. All right, hitting the last two bedrooms here. This bedroom is actually an office right now, so it's walled off, but this would be a bedroom right here. And then we have another bedroom right here. This is the shared bathroom for everybody in the house and the two bedrooms here. Don't forget to stick around until the very end. I'm gonna go through all the builds of these builders to give you an idea, and I'm gonna go through some maps on Google to show you around the area a little bit. All right, now we're getting fancy. Now we're in the Terrace series. Now the Terrace series is Pulte Homes. They have 7 different homes in the Terrace series. And man, are these homes gonna be amazing. They start at $414,900 for a 1-story home, 1941 square feet. And it goes up to $518,990 for a 3655 square foot home. And that's gonna have 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bath, living area, flex room, game room, and an optional 5th bedroom. So you can get everything for the family, be close to McKinney, 10 minutes away, great school system. You know, we're up here and it's just kind of coming along up here. Anna's really coming along and nicely, and a lot of nice families are moving in. So let's go take a look at this model home. This model home is called the San Marcos. It's 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath, 1 living area, and a flex room, and a loft, optional 4th and 5th bedrooms or study. And it's 2,714 square feet, starting at $455,990. Let's go take a look at this house, and this is gonna be our last house of the day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe. All right, welcome to this beautiful 2-story house. As soon as you come in, we have a bedroom right here in the front. Look at that sunshine coming in. You know, your kids, they always pull the blinds, or if you need this as an extra bedroom for a guest bedroom, that might be the perfect scenario. Bathroom, shower right off the front door here. Let's go straight into, the living area. This feels really comfortable, actually. I like this. This is a big couch. Oh, you can just melt. You just wouldn't ever get up off this thing. I highly suggest maybe getting a different couch than that, because I think you'd just be sleeping all the time, to be honest. That's a really nice, comfy area, though. That couch makes that area super comfortable, but you at least want to watch your Netflix shows without falling asleep, right? You have to be drinking like some major cups of coffee in order not to fall asleep on that couch. This is a really interesting bench seat here, couch seat for your dining room. That's pretty comfy. It's kind of like a booth at a restaurant, isn't it? That's pretty nice. I've never seen that before. Do I live in a cave? I don't know. I've never seen that before. Nice island here. Probably fit 3-4 chairs across there. And then 5-burner gas stove. Beautiful fan here. Taking up everything. And then your food storage closet's actually Scott approved. You know me, I like my big food storage closets, right? Food storage closets are awesome. You know, since we're in the backyard, let's go take a look. And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for still watching. We have more of this house to come. We're gonna do upstairs, but I wanted to give you an idea of this yard. This is plenty of room for all your kids to play. So you have a dog and kids. What a place to raise your family. Anna, Texas is like this little, I don't think a lot of people know about Anna, Texas, to be honest. And it's so well priced, and all the people are still coming in. All right, right off the living room, it's going to be the primary bedroom in the back right corner. And this is very spacious. As you see, there's some extra space right here for a seating area, and the windows, super nice. Love the accent wall. Can't just have everything white. That kind of is a little boring. Even if you're gonna go with a white bathroom, if you really love the color white, it's always good to have an accent wall of something or an accent color of something. So when you're in design studio and maybe you're not, this is your choice on your house, maybe go with darker cabinets. Even if everything is white, it gives a little bit of something, you know what I mean? Just something different, which accentuates your bathroom or your bedroom. So, big shower here. Wow, this is a huge shower. His and her vanities here. Have a nice little closet here for towels, the loo, and then we have not the biggest of closets, but when you're doing your starter home and you only have so much budget, you're not gonna get the giant closets. But they do have a bunch of different houses you can build here, and I'm sure there's gonna be larger, up to almost 3,700 square feet. That's gonna be large in every direction. But this one's a little bit less and a little bit less priced. All right, mudroom right here. And then we have our laundry room right here, tucked away, beautiful. And then this is gonna be our garage area. And this is actually, wow, it's actually here. Sometimes this is turned into an office space for the salespeople, but here is the garage area. 2-car garage. That looks like it's gonna hold most vehicles. All right, we're going upstairs in the Terraces series. Here we go. As soon as you get upstairs, you have a flex room for all the kids to hang out, their own TV. Gives you an idea what you can do with this space. Giant couch. They'd be there for hours if they ever come out of their rooms, right? Here's the first room, has its own bathroom. Ooh, your kid's gonna like that. Its own bathroom. Here's a bathroom right here with a tub and a shower and a loo. And it looks like these, well, I don't know, let's see. Here's another bedroom. This is a closet with a window. Well, you don't really see windows in closets in homes at this price range, really. That's a new thing that I've seen. That's cool. They're coming around. And here's bedroom 3 upstairs and a nice walk-in closet right here as well. All right, let's wrap it up outside and we'll show you next steps. Okay, we're gonna go through the builds real quick and then we're gonna jump on the map for you real quick as well. All right, Grapevine is Windsor Homes' smallest home that you can build here. It's a 1-story, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1 living room, 1 dining room, and a 2-car garage. That starts at $391,990. That's the most entry level you can get for Windsor Homes in this neighborhood. This is gonna be 1,624 square feet. Now these are the only pictures that I'm seeing for this right now. The next step up is gonna be the Rockport. This is gonna be a 1-story, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 living room, 1 dining room, and a 2-car garage, 1,870 square feet, starting at $414,990 for the Rockport. Now the Glen Rose, this is elevation A. They have a couple different elevations that you can do. Now the Glen Rose is starting at $424,990, and that is 3 beds, 2 baths, 2,110 square feet, and that is a 2-car garage on that one. I think I might not go on these extra screens. They're not really giving us too much information. Laredo, and these are all in Anna Square Phase 8. And Laredo is 1-story, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 living room, 1 dining room, and a 2-car garage, 2,000 square feet. It's a nice looking home right there, $426,990. is where that starts at. Marshall, still in the 1 stories, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 living rooms, 1 dining room with a 3-car garage. This is going to look like a tandem 3-car garage, so it's going to be in here. Starting at $460,990, and that's 2218 square feet. Now the Del Rio, this is a 1-story, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2 living rooms, 2 dining rooms, 2-car garage, 2484 square feet, starting at $461,990. Okay, next we have the Kerrville, and that's 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2 living areas, 2 dining rooms, 2-car garage, and $473,990 is the entry-level price on that, 2857 square feet. So that's their entry-level 2-story home. Now, the Bryan, this is the decorated model home. We're going right back to the 1-story, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2 living areas, 1 dining, 3-car garage. It's going to be a tandem garage, $477,990, 2499 square feet. All right, let's get into the larger 2-story homes here. At 2974 square feet is going to be the Lufkin. That's 2 stories, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 3 living rooms, 2 dining, 2-car garage, starting at $479,990. The Sherman, and 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 3 living area, 2 dining room, 2-car garage, starting at $496,990. That's 3144 square feet. Let's see, we got 2 more. Victoria, 3310 square feet, starting at $508,990. That's a good deal. 2-story, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 4 living areas, 2 dining room, and a 2-car garage. Let's see if they have any more pictures of this. Do they? Yeah, they're just not showing any pictures of inside here. So we'll just have to get with what we got. And the McKinney. Hey, it's McKinney. It's right 10 minutes south of here. 2 stories, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 living area, 1 dining, 3-car garage, 3382 square feet, starting at $546,990. Now, when I say starting at, that's usually before you decorate it in, all your design aspects. And I don't think that you would spend more than 50 grand probably. So the biggest house you could probably get for just under 600. And that's a really good deal for living in North Dallas. Wow. All right, that's the McKinney. That's a good looking house. Largest house you can get in Anna, Texas, in Windsor Homes. 3382 square feet, starting at $546,990. Let's go over to the next builder, and this is going to be Pulte Homes. And these start at $371,990. Now the price point is going to be a little bit less on this one. These guys build anywhere from 1,642 square feet all the way up to 3,655 square feet. Amenities and features: on-site elementary, amenity center, community pool, and walking trails. And let's go into the Classic Collection. 2 different collections. The Classic series, the Parker, is the 1-story home. That's going to be at $371,990. That's your entry level to the neighborhood. That's just the lowest price you can get into the neighborhood. 3 beds, 2 baths, 2-car garage, 1,642 square feet. Next is the Burnett for $382,990. 3 to 4 beds, 2 to 3 baths, 2-car garage, 1,790 square feet. Now, they have the Emery, which is also a quick move-in home. You can get $395,990, 3 to 4 beds, 2 to 3 baths. That means you start at 3 beds, right? You can always add a 4th bedroom if you'd like. You can add a 3rd bath. 2-car garage, 1,944 square feet. That square feet will go up as you add bedrooms and bathrooms. The Orchard is at $397,990. 3 to 4 beds, 2 baths, 2-car garage, 1,991 square feet. The Keller, we got quite a few here. $427,990, 4 to 5 baths, 2 to 3 baths, 4 to 5 beds, 2 to 3 baths. 2-car garage, 2,595 square feet. And first floor owner's retreat. Most of the houses have a first floor primary bedroom. On the older houses, they didn't really have that. Some were upstairs, which is just kind of ridiculous to me. But all the new builds, I have not seen a primary bedroom upstairs in a new build. So don't really have to worry about that on the new builds. Sweetwater, $437,990, 4 to 5 beds, 2.5 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, $27.63. Albany, Sweetwater. You know, I was looking at this house when we lived in Austin. Everything was super high priced in Austin. And we were looking at a Sweetwater, actually. Decided to come up to Dallas instead, and I do not regret that. Dallas, you get more bang for your buck. And there's just so much more to do in Dallas. I love this city. Probably the best city I've ever lived in. I've lived in quite a few cities. Albany is $447,990, 5 beds, 3 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, 2,807 square feet. That's looking like a nice house. That's a good looking house, and it's going to have just enough room. All right, now we're getting into the Terrace series. This is where this is going to be their higher end home all around. 3 beds, 2 baths, 2-car garage. This one's called the Arlington, and that starts at $415,990. Usually going to get better design materials on the inside, a little bit higher quality. 1,809 square feet. There's the McKinney on this one, on this build. This is going to be a 1-story home, $424,990, 3-4 beds, 2 baths, 2-car garage, 2,165 square feet. Lots of different choices here for you guys. Lockhart, this is going to be the beginning of their 2-story homes in the terraces. And that's 3 to 5 beds, 2.5 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, 2,600 square feet. Give or take, depending on how many bedrooms you put in there. The Moorville, $452,990 is the price. They do have a quick move-in of this if you need this house and you just don't want to build. Usually, they get these done pretty quick, usually about 6 months. So buy in contract, you get in contract now, you'll be all set for school. And if you need, if you don't really, your timing's a little off, talk to me about move-in ready homes. They always have move-in ready homes ready to go. Pretty much in almost every neighborhood. Not every single one, but in this one, definitely. So get a hold of me below if you want to get a quick move-in home. Now that one was 2,640 square feet, and that was called the Moorville. San Marcos, $456,990 is the price. 4 to 5 beds, 2.5 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, 2,714 square feet. It looks awfully familiar there, doesn't it? The Lexington is a quick move-in, 4 to 5 beds, 2.5 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, 3,281 square feet. You can also do a quick move-in on that or build. The Lawson, 4 to 5 beds, 3.5 to 4 baths, 2-car garage, 3,655 square feet. This is the absolute largest house you can build in this neighborhood. This is even larger than the Windsor home. And at $519,990 for a 3,700 square foot home. Wow. Well, let's roll through the pictures. Let's show you a little bit of what's going on here. Yeah, that's a lot of space down there, isn't it? I know some people don't like white everywhere. If you build it, you can put whatever you want. If you get usually they kind of stick with white, is just a neutral color. If you do a move-in ready home, I do see a lot of them that are just neutral, so everybody's happy. That's a nice primary bedroom, big game room. Movie room. Bedrooms. Bedrooms aren't looking that small either. They have bathrooms attached to them. There you go. I like that little front porch there. That's good looking too. Different elevations you can take on this one, right? Different colors brick. You can pick your brick. It's a nice look too. Where's my favorite? I like the porch. You know, that gives a nice little warm, welcoming, hey, there's a family living here. Sit on the porch, say hi to your neighbor sort of thing. And that was the biggest one. And so let's see, I'm going to scroll down here, try not to make you dizzy. That was the Lawson, $519,990. Boy, with all the, you know, these guys are going to have certain deals every month to go help you build these houses. So if you need a big family house, and boy, this is a really good deal. It's a good deal, guys. If you have family, you want as most space as possible, and you're trying to move to Texas for the most space as possible, you know, get one of the larger ones, and either the Lawson here or one of the larger Windsor homes. I believe that capped out at about 34 and some odd change square feet. You know, this is just about 200 square feet more, which isn't a lot. I would say this one's just a little cheaper. So, man, get a hold of me below on that one. All right, let's go to the maps. All right, here we are on the map. We're going to show you the map here of Anna, Texas and surrounding areas so you know where we're at. Okay, a lot of land in Texas, isn't there? There's a lot of land. All right, so here's McKinney, right here. Historical downtown McKinney, also a wonderful place to hang out. They have so many cool restaurants and everything down there. So if you go right here, if you're right kind of up here in McKinney and you drive up and go up to 5, it's only going to take about 10 minutes, maybe 12 to get to Anna. Okay, it's not that far. You can also take the 75. That's more of a main road, and 75 goes all the way up. And right above Anna, if you've heard, is Van Alstyne. I'll be doing a video on there as well. It just keeps on going north. And then if you take the 75 all the way up, and that gets into Sherman, and then you're getting on the Oklahoma border here, and then you have Lake Texoma right here, and that's where the border is. And there's some really nice pricing up this way. If you don't mind being a little bit further away from Dallas, if you don't, you know, if you want to be a little bit further out there, you can go up to Sherman, and that's a nice place to go to. And Denison, Texas, but that's a little bit further out. We're looking at Anna today, just to kind of show you where it's at. There's Plano right here, and downtown Dallas is here. So let's say you wanted to commute. So we're going to pick Anna Town Square, and we're going to be directions. Let's see, downtown Dallas. $48 minutes. That's if you're downtown Dallas. You know, let's say you need to do Plano. 30 minutes. In the morning, that'll probably be 45. You know, taking something like this. Right now, it's about 10:44 a.m. So, no traffic right now. 30 minutes to Plano, Texas. So, that gives you an idea about that. Let's say DFW Airport. How long does it take to get to the DFW Airport? 56 minutes. Now I live in Rockwall, and it takes about 56 minutes to get there, to the airport as well. So it's a little bit further out, and you're going to have all your schools right in here. So if you go Anna High School, so Anna Town Square is right here. High school's right here. Super easy, and that's a great high school, by the way. then you got all the schools just around you. And we're going to have different businesses going on here. If you put restaurant, look at all these choices you have. We're going to have our Texas Mexican food, Tex-Mex as we call it. I went to Colorado on vacation and tried their Mexican food, and I was not impressed. I couldn't wait to get back to Texas for some good food. Texas Roadhouse, Panda Express, Chili's, Fuzzy's Taco Shop. You get these kind of little bit more creative mom and pop shops going on. So it's just not, you know, what you see like Chick-fil-A, Whataburger. Hey, but those are important, especially in Texas. Salsa Tex-Mex, another one, Popeyes. And if anything, you can kind of go down to the 75. And if you hit restaurants in Melissa, we'll search this area. So Melissa has a bunch of restaurants as well. You know, Sonic Drive-In. And then you just keep on going south. I mean, 10 minutes south and you're down in McKinney. If you can't find what you want in Anna, just go down to McKinney and you have everything. Guaranteed. And Plano has some really good food too. Plano is amazing. And they're building that outer loop right here. Now, let's see if the Google Map has the outer loop. West outer loop. All right, there she blows. All right. There's this thing called the outer loop. Now, it starts off, it's going to go all the way around DFW. So it starts off in Rockwall. We'll just use that as a starting point down here. And it goes all the way up here. Follow my pointer. And it's going to go all the way around here. As you can see, they've already kind of started construction here. Collin County Outer Loop. Boom. So this is going to make it easier to go through across. Look at that. You can tell they're working on it. Those are some dirt roads right now. So it's going to go all the way. It's going to connect everything. So not only, because a lot of times you can only go north and south. So this outer loop is going to connect everything east and west. And it's going to go all around. Literally, it's going to be a big circle around the whole city. We have close to 8 million people here. So I think 8.5 last time I checked, and growing. So, I mean, Los Angeles has 12.5 million. Might have gone down a little bit. Everybody leaving California. You can come to Texas, but, you know, come to Texas, you know, you want to stick with Texas values. And that's why this place is so awesome, because of Texas values. So always get into, it's fun to get into what Texas offers. Just don't come here with your own values and not contribute anything. Just stay in your house. Go out and explore. It's a fun city. It offers a cowboy vibe in Dallas. Dallas is one of the probably one of the most religious cities. So you come to Texas, find a church. That's the rule. Got to find a church. That's why everybody's more well-behaved. Well, maybe not in downtown Dallas. But on the outskirts, you'll find a pretty low crime, and everybody's friendly and well-behaved. And I do believe that could be church helps that. I do believe that in my heart, that the good values that you put in with your kids and with yourself helps you be a better person. And that just makes everybody around a little bit more friendly and a little bit more nice to everybody. Anyways, that is the map on Dallas. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them below. And that was the map and all the builds. So that was cool. It's fun hanging out with you. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. And let's wrap it up with me out on the field. And if you have any questions, just type them below. Get a hold of me. If you want to be represented and have me pick out exactly what you want and what neighborhood you want, what house, and help you out, get a hold of me. We can always Zoom call. We can do anything you'd like. Text, email, whatever you're comfortable with. Let's head out with me on the field. See you soon. All right, that does it for today. Hope you enjoyed that. That is Anna Town Square in Anna, Texas. And that's just 10 minutes north of McKinney, Texas, one of the most hottest communities you can move to in America today. So if you don't have the budget for McKinney, come to here and get a house in the high 370s. It's amazing. Or you can like max out your big home and have like a 5-bedroom home for in the 500s. So you just can't beat it. You can't beat the smaller schools. You can't beat the smaller town feel. Anna, Texas has a lot to offer. Just remember, never go in unrepresented. Get a hold of me below. You can text me, you can ring me, you can email me. You can also set up a link for a Zoom call. Now the Zoom call is perfect. That lets us meet face to face. And you know, the personal connection between a buyer and a buyer's representative is also very important. So it's good to get that connection and get to know each other, because I like to have as much fun as possible. I try to make it as much fun as possible and as less stressful as possible, because I know this is probably one of the most stressful things that you can do is buy a house and move, especially if you're moving from another state. And can you see these clouds? These clouds are beautiful today. It's windy. The wind is just calming down now. Perfect time to do my drone stuff for you guys, to show you all about this neighborhood. And you're just gonna have everything within about 10 and 15 minutes that you don't have around here. But you're gonna have a Brookshire's, you're gonna have your grocery shopping, you're gonna have your Home Depot, you're gonna have everything around here. Everything you don't have just a few miles away. So until next time, never stop chasing that dream home. Remember, never going unrepresented. Click like and subscribe. Comment below what you think about this, and we'll see you in the next video.